What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Keenan from KeenanRIVALS.com. It's been a while since I've been back on this channel, but if you guys been following me on Twitter, you know I had a lot of things going on. I've been moving. I've been going through a lot. You know, I had to put a new office together, and I just felt like, you know, I was gonna take a break from doing YouTube, taking pictures, and just get that together. I don't know about you, but for me, when I have like other things going on, when I have like real life happening, it's really hard for me to focus on photos. I've tried multitasking, like getting things done, and then coming out and recording, and then trying to edit, but I just find that it works best for me when I can just like get one thing done at a time. And I'm happy to say that, yeah, I'm done doing the office stuff, I'm done moving, and your boy is back. With that being said, I'm hoping that this is my last break from YouTube because it just gets hard doing this whole process again. You know, I always kind of compare photography to sports or like going to the gym, and in so many ways it's very much like working out. Like if you don't go every day, you're not going to get better, you're not going to see progress. And if you take one break that's, you know, 2, 3, 4 days off, you end up talking yourself into like 2 or 3 weeks out of the gym. And that's essentially what I did with this channel, with photography. I told myself I'll give myself 1 week, I'll go get my shit done, and that ended up being like a whole month. But yeah, it just feels, and it sucks because all this just feels new again, you know, holding the tripod, getting motivated to get back out here. You know, it takes so much energy to like talk yourself into going taking photographs, especially in Michigan, because there's just nobody here. But anyway, we're back out here, and I think today's video is going to be a pretty exciting one. So we're going to be shooting with today is a lens that I just got, and basically the goal of today's video is to shoot wide open and get some cinema style photographs. Now I don't know how to say this lens, so don't judge me, but it's the Mikatone something that starts with a Z Speedmaster, 35mm f9.5 aperture, and we're gonna be shooting this thing wide open and just seeing what we can create. Alright guys, so we're doing this one a little bit different. I've been watching some other street photographers, and I really like how they kind of implement the voiceover during their POVs. In this first shot, I'm kind of just walking down the street. I'm in the city of Birmingham right now, and I noticed this light. You know, I don't know if it's going to be interesting or not. I don't play with light a lot, but I thought, why not give it a try? Whenever I kind of first start off, I just like to try new shots, and I actually like how this one came out. It's some nice light there. It's a little shadowy for my taste, but again, just trying to knock off those first shot jitters. Kind of walk down the street here, and I see a guy with some trash, and I'm thinking, these are the kind of shots that I'm going for, something that tells a story. It can be a little cinematic. We got that nice open alley where it's going to have some nice distance, and really just going to showcase this lens and how it performs wide open. I really wanted to try to get some shots to, you know, take advantage of that. Moving on, I kind of just walking down these streets of Birmingham. It's kind of a small area, and I see this guy with this drill. He's doing his thing, and you know, how often do you see that? Normally I'm in downtown Detroit, it's a little more fast paced, but I kind of decided to just work this scene and slow down. That's one thing I'm trying to get better at, exercising some patience, and I'm just hoping something happens here. You know, he's drilling away, he's working hard, he does not care that I'm there. At the end of it, I kind of get desperate and just hope he looks up at me. He does, and you know, it's not a good shot, but again, want to show you guys how that lens performs. We got that nice foreground there with the gate and some nice bokeh in the background, so doing a great job at f0.95. I come across this hotel and I see these nice lights. I tried to get a photograph there earlier, but the lady was not having it, and I just see this lady walking by. She has a nice bag, and I thought this could be a great frame with those two lamps there. I kind of composed poorly, but I still like how the shot turns out. Wasn't the best focus, but it's kind of hard with this lens. But yeah, again, just want to show you guys like what my mindset is. I go to one of the more popular streets on the block. It's where your Starbucks is at. We got this new tea place that I've never seen, and I just see this big flag. It was very reminiscent of New York when I was there, and I kind of see this dog and this family, and again, I'm just thinking like, well, what can happen here? That's my new mindset. When I see something that's interesting, I just make up something in my head, like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if a girl came out with an ice cream cone and it failed? That didn't happen. One did actually came out, as you see, and she had some tea in her hand. She just walked up to the dog and rubbed it. Not a great photograph, but kind of a wholesome moment. You know, it could be filler. Maybe it's like the middle of your book or something. At this point, I'm kind of giving up on the day. I'm like, oh, there's nothing down here. I'm just walking aimlessly, and I notice this cigar shop, and I see a cigar in the window, and I get kind of excited. I'm like, oh shit, he's smoking a cigar. There's a cigar in the window. That's really cool. I go back and take the photograph, and I forget that I'm shooting wide open. We got some window highlighting going on there, so the photograph didn't turn out great, but some of the details are still visible. Obviously, looking back at this image, I think it would have been better like at f7, f8. I'm doing a through the window project, so this would have fit in perfectly. I still might use it. You know, let me know what you guys think about it. Is it usable? Do I gotta throw it away? That highlight over the cigar is just really bothering me. As I moved on, I saw this lady with this fur coat on. I'm in Birmingham again. It's kind of an upscale area, and she's like arguing with this guy. I'm not really sure what's going on, but I'm down to capture some images. He's kind of like keeping her purse away from her, and he ends up crossing the street to put some money in the meter, and I just really like her outfit, so I try to capture it. I'm not pointing my camera directly at her because they did have some animosity. I wasn't trying to stir the pot. I ended up taking this photograph, and I composed poorly. I missed her shoes. Loved her reaction though, and yeah, she ended up being really nice. I offered her some money just because I wanted her to kind of turn around. Moving on to the final scene of the day, I go back to that flag area. Again, I'm just hoping something might happen there. And I noticed this lady walking by with this lime green jacket on, and it kind of matches the logo color of the window storefront. So I just take that shot. I wanted to show you guys this because I want to show that street photographers can be more than just street photographers. You know, use that ability to create something for a company. You know, use that humor to create some kind of content. You know, this is the kind of shot that you might reach out to that brand and say, hey, I got some really good shots of people in front of your storefront. There's no faces, so you can, you know, feel free to use them via advertising, and you know, I just want X amount of money per image. I ended up following her to the crosswalk because, again, I just like that jacket. I took like this minimal shot of her purse with the jacket, nice little fashion shot, you know, mix it up a little bit. And lastly, I waited for her to cross the street, did like a light sprint, you know, just to get ahead of her, and I took this last shot. Not sure how I feel about it in color, but I love it in black and white. So yeah, I mean, that was a pretty solid session for me. Obviously a little rusty, obviously not familiar with this lens, but that's the fun of doing this thing. I like trying new lenses, I like trying new perspectives, and I just have a lot of fun challenging myself. Let me know what you guys thought about this voiceover. Should I continue this? Do you prefer the music? Drop it in the comments below. Anyway, sorry for the quick video, but I'll be back with more. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
All them nights I stayed up, trying to get my cake up. Tell my girl don't wait up.